Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Leslie. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I am going to be using my Sunny Days collection today, and as you might know if you are a subscriber and you watch many of my videos, that I scrap events, and I decided to scrap this specific event with the Sunny Days collection, and this was in 2014. It was when my husband was already in Dubai and me and the kids had to stick around South Africa for another 2 or 3 months. And, we went to the coast and we had about 3 weeks at the coast where it was sort of a last little bit of South African coast before we went to Dubai. And at this stage, Emma was about 2.5. That is her in all her glory, in her polyotter. I don't know, in South Africa we call those swimsuits polyotters. I don't know what you call them anywhere else in the world, a floaty, I don't know what you call those swimsuits anywhere else, but I grew up with it being a polyotter. I know it's quite a weird term, but that's her in her polyotter and her little wings, because she was not yet swimming too great. She was still a little small. Also, the South African sea on the east coast is quite hectic, so I didn't want to take any chances. So what I decided there is the sheet in the 12 by 12 paper pad that has all these shells on them, and I fussy cut all of those shells. You can see on the bottom left hand side of your screen I've got a lot of those shells heaped up. And there's also another sheet in the 12 by 12 paper pad with all these little elements like umbrellas and little the cozies, the swimsuits, the hats, the bags, everything that you will take along if you go to the beach. And I fussy cut that sheet as well, just to stretch out my embellishments a bit. I like to fussy cut, that is my thing. So see those little specks that I fussy cut, I just put them over onto the yellow tag on the right. And then there is this other sheet in the collection as well with butterflies. And obviously I'm going to fussy cut the butterflies. That is a no-brainer. So I did a lot of fussy cutting before I put this layout together. I don't think I have everything that comes in this collection. I do have most though. But yes, I decided to use that puffy word explore as my title, because she's exploring in the sand. She is digging, and she's digging a hole, and she's getting a lot of sensory input and playing with sand and getting the sand beneath her toes and in her hands and in her hair and all of that. If you are a mom that deals with kids with sensory issues, you know how proud you are if your child can stand the beach. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, Emma doesn't have any sensory issues. My oldest son is on the autistic spectrum, and he cannot stand going to the beach. He cannot stand the sea, the roughness of the sea, even the Dubai sea. It's like a lake. It's these little waves that lap on the shore. He hates it. He hates the sand. The sand gets in anywhere. So even with me looking at it from that perspective, from a perspective of a sensory mom or an ASD mom's perspective, I'm so proud of my little 2-year-old in the photo having such a ball in the sand. I mean, if only I knew then what I know now, I would have been a lot more proud of her then, playing in the sand as she does. And it's things like that you take for granted, hey? And me sitting there that day taking that photo, I never thought, ever thought that playing in the sand would be such a big thing. It's just playing in the sand. And there you go. You see me fussing about trying to see if there's a little film or a little protective layer to take off of that little acetate piece. There wasn't. So I just left that little girl there. And as I got this collection, I thought, where am I going to use this girl? I don't use figures in my scrapping. I don't like it. I don't use other people's faces, like those, those vintage scrappers. and the scrapping bits of vintage collections where those little girls are sitting with flowers and on the swing and I hope I'm not offending anybody, but I don't scrap other people in my characters, and even Doodlebug, if they have like little cartoon characters, I don't like it. Don't know why, but I ended up using this girl, and I'm very proud of myself for using her, because she looks very flowery and very summery and very beachy, and she's got a little scarf on and her hair is done in a bun, and she's really cute. So I thought, okay, oh man, let me just use her on this page with Emma, where she's playing in the sand. So the title is going to go below my photos, and as you can see, I am just using some wet glue to glue down all of those seashells that I fussy cut from one of the 12 by 12 patterned papers. And you will probably see in the next month or so a couple of layouts done with this collection from this event. What I do is I usually get the event out that I want to scrap, and there's usually like 20 photos, and I scrap all of them at once. I take all the footage at once and I edit it all at once. However, I don't release them all in one go on YouTube. I sort of spread them out. Like I have another couple of layouts I did with Glitter Girl, where I'm only scrapping photos of Emma, and I've got loads of footage with Glitter Girl and Emma, but I'm not going to release them all at once. I release them, video here, video there, 1 week this video, another week that video. So yes, so if you see all the same photos in this collection, then it's from the same event that I am scrapping. So I'm going to be using my pen. I think that's a paint marker. I'm going to be using my paint marker just to outline the photos, and that sort of brings in a more of the dark, I don't know if that word explore is jet black. It's more like a dark charcoal color. It's got a green undertone. I'm going to be using just the black, just to echo some of that dark color in the title, and I'm going to outline those little tags as well, just to make them stand out against the pink background, because they weren't standing out too much. I wanted them to pop a little bit more, and I wanted that sun to on the side, on the left hand side, to pop a little bit more. And I am going to do a jiggly squiggly line around my layout. I've been doing that with every single layout lately. So yes, so I'm just going to be using some more of the little embellishments, the puffy stickers, to embellish here and there, to see where I want little bits. Those little enamel dots are from a craft shop here in Dubai, so they are not available everywhere. I've got millions of them, so I need to use them up, and they are the perfect color for this collection. The yellow is a bit yellow, so I don't think I use the yellow, but the teal, the orange, and the pink is perfect color for this collection. And I go insane with the dots. I just stick them everywhere. Those little hearts are also from a shop in Dubai. So I also stick them on all the layouts that I can get them on. So, and who doesn't like little hearts? Who doesn't want to stick hearts on a layout in any case? And they are so tiny, they're so cute. So, and that is it for this layout. I think I'm not going to do much more to this layout. I do some Heidi Swap black color shine, and that is it. If you like what you see, oh dear, look, my bottle exploded, and it exploded all over my shirt, now I remember. And it exploded on the little girl, on the acetate girl. I can't use the shirt anymore. But the splatters, I'm making the splatters work that landed on the page. No need to get upset about it. Just make it work for you. So anyway, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Please give this video a like. It really helps with my YouTube algorithms. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you part of my little community on YouTube. I do release videos as often as I can. I've got 4 kids, so it when I get a chance, I do. release a video when I can. So yes, I'm going to be doing some journaling now, just about her, exploring the sand and where we were and why we were at the beach and where was Dita and why isn't Dita around. And I don't often do journaling on my pages, but lately I've been prone to do quite a lot of journaling because I want to tell more of a story. I want to bring my scrapbooking back to the photo and the story and make it less about the product, if you know what I mean. I think there's a lot of focus in the scrapbook community on the product in the last couple of years, and I want to bring it back to the photo, make the photo the center and the story the center of my scrapbooking. Anyway, this is it for this layout. I hope to see you soon, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.